Okay, so this presentation is made by Abel Granda Llaneza, Román Escrig, and Ignacio Gastón de Iriarte Cabrera. And we're going to be describing our airbase. Well, our airbase is called AGA. It stands for General Academy of Air. It is the place where the future officers of the Spanish Air Force are going to be working and studying for long years. It is located in Murcia, San Javier, and the base is divided in three main parts. The first part is the CUD. The CUD, it stands for Centro Universitario de la Defensa. It is the institution related to the cadet college studies. Physically, we can see the classrooms and, for example, the Dean of Academics. The second part is the academy itself. In this photo, we see here the parade ground next to the barracks and the command section building. All of it presided by the flagpole. And last but not least, we got the airport. Well, this picture is pretty old because it was taken back in the day when it used to be a civil airport, but over here we still see the runway. Over here the runway overrun. Here the display threshold and the taxi drive. All of it is still the same nowadays. However, we cannot see the air control tower and all the facilities are different. Also, over here in the right side of the picture, we see more or less, because the definition is horrible, the apron. In the apron, there are many airplanes, but if we pay close attention, we see that they are all of them civil airplanes. Nowadays, in the apron, there are only military airbase. For example, the Casa 101 and the Pilatus. Well, an important point that I haven't mentioned before is that the Pilatus, the new airplane, that substitutes the C-101. They have many different capabilities. For example, they use a shortened runway, and they have different procedures to make their flights safer. And that's the reason why they now substitute the old C-101, and that's the reason why nowadays we are really happy to train with the new Pilatus.
Okay, so I'm Escrig. Okay, so I'm going to start up saying that the place is called AGA. Is a main operating base with the same purpose of the Basic Academy of Air, which is to train future airmen, with the distinction that here they train officers. Some of them will carry duties on the ground, such as air defense or air control, but the majority of them will end up as pilots of the Spanish Air Force. This airbase is also where the main Spanish acrobatics group, called Patrulla Águila, practices, which is regarded as a great honor among the cities, among the places in Murcia. This service also has secondary tasks such as taking off aircrafts from Alcantarilla base when that base is not suitable for taking off planes, and many more. The current alert condition of the base is Alpha, which is the least danger that we have. And the base defense duty is done by the air police, whose main task is to guard the main gate and the base boundary, which is indicated by concertina wire and some signs that say do not cross. So I'm going to pause and explain some images. First of all, here is the aircraft that the third grade pilots use. It's the beginners. It's called the pillan. The next one here. Okay. It's called the vid1 or casa, which is used by the 4th grades pilots. And here is a picture of the police here, the defenders that I mentioned with a dog. They're really important, as I said. Also, currently, the planes that we can see are the vid1, as I said there, the pillan, the Pilatus, which is the new plane that we bought, and sometimes the helicopter called Super Puma or Eurocopter, which is used for help in case that there is an accident.
So I'm Abel, Granda Ineza. Now I'm going to talk about the facilities that we can find in the Academia General de Aire, the AGA. Some people may refer to the AGA as a mini town, as it has every service needed to live properly, to live comfortably. So some of these services include an automatic laundry machine, and drying machine, a weekly laundry service where you can take your clothes and they'll give it back to you washed and ironed the next Friday, a dining building where every cadet and teacher eats every day and dines every day also. What you can choose if you want to eat inside or outside, but many people tend to dine inside as the food here it's not really bad and you can eat really well here. And we also have a swimming pool like this one, we can see in the photo. We also have a shooting range where we and our teachers go from time to time, usually once each 4 months, to shoot. And we also have a really big athletic track and soccer pitch, like you can see here in the image. And there is a building also there that is a gym, and it also has some weights if you want to practice weightlifting. Then we have our lodgings, which are divided into various types depending on which rank lives there. And we also have a hospital which is active 24/7, and what is called a mess, which is the place where soldiers go in order to have a break when they have a break, when they have free time. They go there and they just drink something or talk to their colleagues, whatever. And last but not least, we also have our mail section where we can send our packages and letters, and they can be delivered there and we can take them.